Hello and welcome to the Social Sciences Department at Heybridge High School and Sixth Form. My name is Samantha Boddy and I am the Head of Social Sciences here at Heybridge. So I just wanted to spend the first minute or two just going through sort of our passion and our ethos as the Social Sciences Department. So as a department, the subjects comprise of psychology and sociology. And we're passionate about ensuring those subjects not only obviously teach you the content that you need to succeed in exams, but also to broaden your knowledge of wider life. So we try to understand behaviour, be that on an individual level or on a societal level if you're talking about sociology. But we also want to develop the skills that you need to be a successful sixth form student as well, be that in reference to essay writing skills, time management and organisation skills as well. We again want to make sure that you're benefiting beyond the expansion of the academic skills that you will develop by also then using the knowledge you cover in lessons to understand what shapes behaviours that you see in everyday life. So you're not just sitting your exams and getting your qualification, you're then broadening your knowledge of human behaviour and why we behave the way that we do. We take a knowledge engage approach to the delivery of our subjects. So obviously there's content that we have to cover on the curriculum, and we do that across the 2 years. But we also believe strongly in delivering information that help you develop the skills that you need to succeed in your examinations. And we feel as though you're in the best capable hands within our department to do that, because we are experienced examiners for the AQA exam board, and handily they are the exam boards that we use for psychology and sociology. So we share with you the hints and the tips that are needed to jump through those hoops and succeed in the examination, and we sort of pride ourselves on embedding that within our lessons so that you have both the knowledge and the skills to be able to achieve what you would like to achieve in those examinations. So I've already introduced myself briefly, but I just wanted to go through the structure of the department, who are essentially going to be your teachers within social sciences. So as I've mentioned, my name is Samantha Boddy. I am the head of social sciences and I'm a teacher of psychology. So I am, as I said, an experienced examiner with the AQA as well. So I will ensure that I embed all of that skill and that knowledge that you need to succeed in your examinations. We then have Tracy Forward, who you may have heard from already if you've watched the sociology slideshow. She is our teacher of sociology within the department, again a very experienced examiner for sociology, who again takes that knowledge-based approach, but also embedding those skills to succeed in your examination. And then lastly we have Katie Bannister. She is another teacher of psychology, but also the head of media studies, so you may have seen her already. Again, very experienced sixth form teacher. So we think you're in the best capable hands with the staff that we have in this department.
Giddens states that sociology is the study of human society and human behaviour. Sociology encourages you to ask questions about society, which turn common sense into sociological sense. Lessons are structured around unpicking key debates in society and determining the cause of individual differences between different groups, their successes and failures. In what ways are women still oppressed in society? Are ethnic minorities really more criminally inclined? Are the working classes intellectually inferior to the middle, or do schools and teachers systematically fail certain students? So what will you study in sociology? In Year 1 we look at education, research methods, family and households. At the end of Year 1, as we move into Year 2, we start looking at beliefs in society, crime and deviance, theory and methods. Those are all the units that make up A-level sociology.
So Miss Forward has just gone through there with you the course content, but we also offer a number of extracurricular activities for students to get engaged with, and opportunities that they could take us up on to broaden their knowledge of the curriculum. So first thing that we offer is a subscription to the student magazine known as the Sociology Review, and that's at a discounted price. And students get a number of magazines throughout the year which talks about current issues and topics within sociology that cross over with the specification in class. And that means that if you know that you want to go into something to do with sociology or similar, it's something you can put on your CV, on your application forms, personal statements, to say that you're in keeping with all of the current literature and issues within the field. As well as that, we offer a number of trips and external speakers and workshops for students during Personal Challenge Week, again linking to some of the units within sociology. So students, we take them to Worcester Crown Court and we sit in the gallery for a number of trials on that day and look to see the offender and the witness on the witness statement, and we get to see what crimes they've committed. If we're on the final day of the court proceedings, whether the jury's found them guilty or not guilty, and then what punishment they've been given if they have been found guilty, and that crosses over with the crime and deviance unit that you look at within sociology. As well as this, we have some external speakers, so a trained cognitive interviewer within the police force, and they share their skills and their techniques to get as accurate information from witnesses and offenders during interviews, and contrast that with the old standard police interview and how that new interview technique has led to better outcomes. And again, there's some practical activities for students to do where they have a go at interviewing each other using a closed standard police interview versus the new cognitive interview. So there's lots of activities for students to get engaged with, to broaden their knowledge and see how some of the theory that you learn in class applies to wider life contexts.
So where can sociology take you? Sociology is an established A-level that is accepted in all universities. Many of our students choose to study sociology as a standalone subject or combined with subjects such as criminology or psychology at university. Sociology is also an excellent choice for those who wish to study law or social work at university. Sociology graduates often enter professions such as the armed forces, teaching or the police force. Sociology is studied as an A-level at Heybridge and is not available in any other format. It is an examination-based subject. There is no coursework. At the end of their final year of study, students will undertake 3 examinations, each lasting 2 hours. Questions are mainly made up of extended writing responses, so a high standard of English is very important. So what skills will you learn in sociology? You'll learn how to turn common sense into sociological sense, how to challenge assumptions about individuals based on issues such as social class, gender, ethnicity and age. You'll learn how to structure an essay, how to use key terms to demonstrate understanding, and how to present a coherent debate that analyses a range of views. You will also learn how to use evidence to support your views. All of the Heybridge Open Evening resources can be found by visiting the school website. We look forward to welcoming you to our classrooms in September 2021.